Hello everybody. Economics. You know, one of the laws of economics is the law of supply and demand. For example, if you have a glass of water in the desert, its value would be unfathomable to a man who is dying of thirst. But if you took that same glass of water and took it to a rainforest where there's water all around, its value would be greatly decreased. Well, wanting to put this law, to see if this law of economics, the law of supply and demand, wanting to put it to the test. Several years ago, I went and I purchased a semi-rare coin. It was a 1995 West Point silver American 1 ounce eagle. And I purchased it, and there was only several thousands of these that were ever made. And I decided, okay, there's the supply. There's not very many supply. So I had this supply. Now all I have to do is to create a demand for this coin, and the price will skyrocket. Well, that year, it was summertime, and I was back in the US, and they had a coin show in Baltimore, Maryland. So I went to this coin show, and it was my goal to create. I went to the show with a desire to create a demand for this coin so I could sell my coin at a higher value. Well, knowing there's only so many thousands made, and at the show there was hundreds of different vendors and coin salesmen from all over the US. So I went to the coin show, walked into the big conference room, and I walked up to the one stand and I said, "Excuse me, sir. Do you have the 1995 W American Silver Eagle graded by the PCGS, the Professional Coin Grading Services, at 70, which is the highest grade out there?" I said, "I would like to see this coin. Do you have it?" And the coin guy behind the counter said, "No, we don't have that one. But can I have your phone number or your email address, and I'll contact you when we get it in." Okay, yep, okay, thank you, sir, thank you very much. And then I went several tables down. I didn't go to the very next table because I didn't want it to be obvious to the people that were there what I was doing. So I went several tables down, and I asked there also, I said, "Hey, excuse me, do you have the 1995 W Silver Eagle PCGS graded at 70, the top grade out there?" And again, the answer was, "No, I'm sorry, we don't have that one, but can you give me your phone number and I'll let you know when we have it." Well, this went on. I took the whole day and visited about every stand that was there. Some, not all in line, or every other stand. I didn't keep track. But I spent the whole day there trying to create a demand for this coin. So these dealers, they're now keeping track of their lost sales reports, and they're going to go back to their places of business, back to their homes. And what are they going to do? They're going to look at their lost sales. Oh, 1995 W. That's going to make a demand for this coin. So I went back to my house, and then I waited. And PCGS, which graded the coin, has on their website the official current market value of that coin. So every day I'd go in there, not quite every day, but I would go in there and look at the website and waiting for the price to go up. The demand was coming. And within 1 month, that price for that coin went up $1,500. And I was able to sell my coin at a profit. It more than paid the amount of time I spent in creating this demand. Fake, even though it was, but it still was a demand. That law of economics, the law of supply and demand, that also goes over into our spiritual lives. Now in America, there are many people who are turning their back on God, on their Savior, Jesus Christ, and turning their back and saying, "I'm no longer a Christian." The reason they're doing this is because they don't see the value or a need. They don't see a need of a Savior. But brothers and sisters, we are in need of a Savior because it says all have sinned and come short of the glory of God. And that's why when Jesus gave up his life on the cross so that we can be saved. That there is precious and is valuable because Christ came to save us. God, there is great value in that. Don't ever let anyone tell you different. God bless.